Hello, welcome to Garage Land. Welcome back if you've listened before. Sorry about the sound issues on the last episode. Bit of interference with the planes at Manchester Airport. But this week we're going back up to Manchester to talk to Pete about his amazing journeys in Norway, where he cut his rather beautiful Beetle from the maiden birch forests of a Norwegian farm, and then lovingly brought it back to life. Enjoy. Sinking it. Okay, we're going to close the garage because we want the big reveal. This is called suffering for your art, isn't it? We're only doing, it's raining, yeah? Pete's only closing the door so that you can get the big reveal. Isn't that right?
That is exactly right.
Okay, well, I'll go out in the rain. And are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Pete, let's go.
So, as if one car wasn't enough of a problem, going to Sweden made me go to Norway with a friend of mine, made me, to find another car, which I've conveniently had to put in my brother's garage. So I'm very grateful to my brother and his partner for allowing me to store a load of rust in here.
And here it comes, everybody.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's fantastic, isn't it? So I saw this. So you had only just got it back when I first saw this.
That's right. Yeah. So in September, this was sat outside in a farmer's field in Norway, where it had been parked by the farmer's mum in 1975.
Oh, how did you hear about it? I never really got to the bottom of that.
A friend of mine, Alex, who has a VW business selling spare parts. So he's restored loads of cars. He's a full-on paid-up anorak, just like myself. His friend lives in Norway, and this was on a neighbouring farm of his friend.
No.
And his friend knew that he loved VWs and said, "Oh, there's a couple of VWs rotting in a field over there." And we expected it to be a 70s Beetle, you know, that kind of...
Yeah.
The more, still now a really old find.
Yeah.
A more common find. Not one that was made in 1957.
Is this from 57?
Yeah.
Is it now?
Be super anarchy for the VW heads. It's a 58 model. Because in 57 they had an oval window. But this is... We did the VW birth certificate. And this was made in December 57. So this would have been one of the first of the brand new cars getting ready.
And it went all the way up to Norway and lived its life on a farm.
Yeah.
So what were you? So you were expecting a 70s car, but I mean, in my mind, I would have been expecting a pile of rust.
Yeah.
And were you not?
Well, Alex had already had a tip-off. He'd been there 4 years ago and tried to buy it off the farmer who didn't want to sell it. But he'd had a snoop around, and he said, from what I remember, he'd only caught a quick glimpse. He didn't know the farmer was busy, wasn't keen on selling it.
Yeah.
So he literally just had a quick run round with his kids when they were on holiday visiting his friends. He said, from what I remember, it was a solid car.
Wow.
But he hadn't, and he knows his onions, you know, he knows his stuff.
Yes, of course he does, yeah.
But he hadn't properly looked at it. He went, from what I remember, this car's worth flying all the way to Norway to go and have a look at.
Wow. You've got to be pretty certain, haven't you? And I suppose, like you said, if he knows what he's looking at, then that makes the difference, doesn't it? But I mean, again, we were saying this about Sweden when we were looking at your green car, the Carmen. But what is it over there that is it? It must be the weather conditions. So it's cold in the winter, obviously. So it's covered in snow, and the snow is dry.
Snow is dry
as long as it's cold enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't use salt on the roads. That seems to be the big key thing.
Yeah.
And the region this was in, it was a couple of hours north of Oslo.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it gets up to 8 feet of snow.
Wow.
So at some point, this car, I would imagine, would have been completely covered.
So that's weird, isn't it? Because Oslo's not very far up, is it?
No,
really.
This is 2 hours on again.
Oslo's in Sweden, isn't it? But
no, Norway.
Is Oslo in Norway? I always think of Oslo as being in Sweden.
No.
Oh, Oslo, of course, yes. So you're up by you're past Trondheim, and the university. So you're nearly up by the Arctic Circle.
Well, we weren't that. Yeah, we're heading up that way.
Yeah,
heading up, probably 2/3 of the way up Norway.
Yeah,
about halfway up to 2/3. Yeah.
Wow.
And there it was, just sat there, There's obviously it's very rural. There's a lot of farmland. It's very green where it was.
Yeah.
I think apparently it was really expensive to scrap a car in Norway.
So there was and they probably had the space, and you see that in the States, don't you? The stacks of cars, because it's difficult to get rid of them, but you've got the space to store them, so you might as well just let them rot away. But this didn't rot away.
No, the farmer said his mum needed a bigger car.
Wow.
So that's why it was parked up there.
Yeah.
But what I couldn't believe with is just how, I mean, even that's a Norwegian dealer roof rack.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, oh my God, so everything on it.
The car mats. And
is that welded to the...
No,
oh no, it's not, just screws on there.
You can see the original paint, so I would imagine it's been on there since it was new.
Wow.
It's got the ski ties. This
it's like the Holy Grail, isn't it?
This was in the sort of skiing region of Norway.
Yeah.
And apparently it's popular in Norway to have a very primitive holiday retreat up in the hills. Something that's easy maintenance, low fuss.
Yeah.
And people go skiing when they're not working.
Yeah.
If you sort of live in the south or you live in Oslo, you'll have a hut.
Either on a lake or up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Depending on your preference.
These cars are brilliant because they're air cooled. So you could leave them and they wouldn't freeze. And and they'd still start.
Yeah.
Because they're reliable. The other thing that I found out that I didn't know is that in Norway you couldn't buy a car till I think it was 1960 without applying for a license to buy a car from like your local authority. You had to state a reason why you needed a car. They weren't just for anyone to buy, which probably explains why this one's an American spec, because it's got American bumpers, which have been on for...
Why does that explain it? I don't understand.
Because there wouldn't have been a Norwegian spec car.
Oh,
so
I
just
see.
picked from a brochure and a left on. It's a guess, but like this has got American bumpers, and it's also got, for the true air-cooled anoraks, it's got flashing indicators, which didn't come out until the 60s.
So what would it have had? Trafficators?
If it had been a UK car, they should have had trafficators.
Wow.
But this has never had them. Because you see Scandinavian ones where they blank them up.
Blank the holes off, yeah.
This is all original paint and rust.
So the patina on this, I'm just looking at this roof here, because this is just wild. This is just a very light
rust,
surface rust.
Yeah,
but it's so even.
So even.
How does that happen? It's just a phenomenon of that latitude, that climate.
Normally, I mean, they're prone to rusting in the gutters and stuff. You can see all the way, you can hear it.
The gutters are sound, aren't they?
It's totally solid. Never been welded.
And what was it like underneath then? Because you just think that if the top was okay, the underneath wouldn't be, because that's where...
Never welded. We did have to put a battery tray in, because the battery had literally, it was like a volcano, it had been left.
Yeah, but that's acid. That's not it rotting away. That's it being rotted.
And then this is a weird bit here, where it's had a bump in its life.
Okay,
so there's some filler.
Oh, this is the filler here, yeah.
But and that's hold there, so we are going to have to repair that.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably going to rust blend this paint so that it matches, because the patina on the other side, where...
Shall we? Is it still raining? Shall we roll it out?
Let's push it out.
Do you mind rolling it out if it's raining? I like the fact that that you're not fussed about doing that. As it's stood in its Norwegian home for however many. Oh, that's better. Oh my goodness, it's just fantastic, isn't it? Oh, look at the door cards. Oh, that is special, isn't it? Yeah. That is really special. So how did you get the farmer to capitulate in the end and actually sell it?
He wanted it off his land in the end. He just suddenly rang a bit out of the blue in August and said, I need to move the car.
He rang you?
He rang my friend Alex and said, I need it gone. And Alex had been trying to buy it for a long time. Look at this, all the service stickers, I love that.
Oh, yeah.
So it was obviously cared for in his life.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly. And how old was the farmer now?
Yeah, well, he was in his late 30s. He was younger than
Oh, so he wasn't even...
No.
Oh, I see.
That was a guess, late 30s, early 40s, but he had quite a few siblings. So I think he was the youngest.
Yeah.
So I think it was when his oldest kid and his parents were no longer around, and he took on the farm.
And what did the farm do? What did they farm?
It looked like crop. because I didn't see any animals kicking about.
Yeah. Oh, it must have been then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just amazing, isn't it?
The patina on the other side I particularly like, because that's not had the paint pairs.
Oh, yeah. So you think that the other side would have been... it's almost as if it's two-toned itself. Oh, it has two-toned itself, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But that is the line that people two-tone them on, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's funny. It's so even. It's completely... it's almost unbelievable that this is natural, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That is amazing. Amazing car. And so, yeah, so you went... So the phone call came and your mate didn't buy it. Why didn't he buy it? Because it's clearly...
Just bought one.
Oh.
We bought it together because neither.
Did you? Okay.
Neither of us needed it in our life. I don't need the Beetle.
You can't ignore this though, can you? No. Once you know, it's very difficult.
But also, the engine was locked up. The tyres were falling off, and it was buried in the ground. And I've
How deep? So what? It was actually it had sunk.
The back end had sunk.
Yeah.
So we had to dig it out with the track. We had to dig it out by hand.
Did you?
To cut down some trees. We've got a video. I'll try and show.
Oh, I can link the video to this, can't I?
I'll show you some videos. It was just like we put it on a VW forum and they said it was AI, which made me laugh because it really wasn't AI.
anything that is exceptional now gets blamed as being AI, doesn't it? And there's some sort of thought pattern that thinks that humans won't go through all that effort to do something just for an old car. Because why would you? Because it's brilliant. I mean, it is just phenomenal, isn't it? So you had to cut trees down to get it out?
We did. The trees had grown through the rear bumper.
Had they?
They were pinning the car down on that side. They'd sort of grown into the running boards.
A big job. Yeah, for us made to clean up.
Obviously not through the floor or anything structural.
Yeah.
But it was being pinned down. Cut some trees down, dragged it out with the tractor, and then I took the restoration on because my mate who I bought it with has done all this before.
Yeah.
I was more excited.
You've done it before as well, though.
Not as in depth.
Okay.
So I've done maintenance, but this needed the engine had to split apart. And
Yeah.
start again.
I saw pictures of it in actual fact when you...
It runs sweet.
Well, let's have a look at it then. Come on. So what have you? You've got to be so. Oh, that looks great, doesn't it? You've got to be so delicate, haven't you?
Yeah. So I took the engine out.
Yeah.
Then I
So is this a new manifold on here?
just painted the old one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Quite
Painted
right
up the
too.
manifold, and then I basically stripped and cleaned everything. Rebuilt the car, but it's the original. Rebuilt the Dizzy, but it's the original.
Yeah.
Rebuilt the fuel pump, but it's the original.
Yeah.
Stripped it, put a sticker on because I'm a bit weird like that. But it was so seized, so it's had the heads off. I've sort of cleaned up and spruced up the heads with a friend of mine, and it's had new barrels and pistons because they were completely, the rings were they were knackered.
Yeah.
Just from being stood though.
Yeah. Yeah. Condensation.
Yeah.
Is the killer, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what? And are they easy to find? Are these must what size engines is this? Sorry.
So this is 1.2, and it's 30. They call them 30 horse engines. So it's like an early engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the parts are pretty easy to find. Really.
So you can get barrels for them because
you can. I think some of the tinware bits are more sought after.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of these engines went in the bin. When in the 90s resurgence of sort of air-cooled Beetles, you'd bin this little engine, you put something bigger in, you put a later engine, and now there's a fashion to go back to the earliest.
I bet there is. Yeah, I bet there is.
Rarer because obviously you've got less horsepower and a bit less exciting if you're a total car panoramic.
But the glory is, I mean, like me, you're happy to poodle around at this car's speed because that's what it does, isn't it? It's not trying to be anything. It's not. So what saved this is sitting.
Yeah, not being used.
It's not being used ever. Yeah.
It's like the opposite of a barn find because it's a field fight, and it is.
It's
total.
very. But I still can't get my head round it being in the field all that time. I mean, because that is. You know, I picked a car out from a field, and it was full of holes. Absolutely full of holes. Yeah. And it cost me a fortune to have it
welded up
and repanelled, and it was mental, really.
But this original paint on there.
Yeah, look at that. That's the colour. Do you know what it's called?
It is called.
Well, it's called silver. But...
diamond silver.
Is it?
So it'd been quite.
What's it called in German? Do you know it in German?
No, I need to find it.
Yeah, yeah.
But obviously having a metallic in the 50s would have been quite fantastic.
Yeah, it's an extra. It was still an extra now, isn't it? But
it's because if this had been a solid colour, I don't know if it would have ever weathered the same. Because it would have been quite early technology for metallic paints, I would imagine.
yeah.
Look at
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I would have thought so. 50?
57.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and now he's broken it.
No. Sometimes I put a new seal on it.
Yeah. Oh, I see, and it's a bit tight.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Sounds
absolutely
great.
love it.
Okay.
So you've rebuilt the engine.
Yeah.
Are you going to start it up for us?
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Do you want to have a look at
Yeah,
it?
well, let's have a look at it start up. Yeah, come on. That's the exciting bit. No, you've just closed it. It's a little. Yeah, that is very special. It's very sympathetic, empathetic to the brand. You must be very proud of that. I'd be very proud of that if I feel that. Yeah. That's super quiet, isn't it? Yeah. That is great. Well done, you. That's majestic, isn't it?
It is majestic.
Yeah. You can't beat the pride that comes from something that you've built sounding that good. That's that's good. Yeah, it's quite a big one. Yeah, both quite friendly. So you rebuilt the engine.
Yeah.
And then what about the rest of it? What about the brakes and the
Started again with the brakes. I did hard lines, soft lines, all the wheel cylinders.
Yeah.
But they weren't awful. When I pulled it apart, it was all original. Everything's got a VW stamp. So
Yeah.
it's just so original.
But it would all have been dry and
Yeah.
yeah.
The brakes now work. So anything mechanical.
Yeah.
I did all the shocks because we thought we'd been sat around for 50 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it really. It's a light, I would say it's like quite a light recommission really. But it's, I put door seals in to take them apart.
Yeah, and it's nice to have everything closing properly, isn't it? I mean,
Look, the panel gaps are great.
the panel grabs are fantastic, aren't they? Actually, yeah.
So just that little bit of rock sort out there.
Wow.
A bit of blending.
Wow. Yeah, that is testimony to Wolfsburg's build quality, isn't it? That this can sit in a field for however many years it was there. And I pulled the car out of a field. It was an Italian car actually, and mind you, it was in the UK. That's hard life, isn't it, being in a field in the UK? But my light restoration of my car has so far taken me 5 years, and this took you less than a year, didn't it?
Yeah.
You got on with it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because you were excited about it.
Yeah.
And somehow, I mean, look at it. It just looks fantastic.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, worse.
Yeah, that's the rub, isn't it? The patina on it is just. I mean, people spend a fortune trying to replicate this. Yeah, because you can now, can't you? You can get etches that do the same, not the same, as similar. But it's the thing that really gets me is the evenness of the rust, the surface rust on it, and that it's not blown anything, expanded anything. You would expect rust to expand because it expands the metal, doesn't it? But it hasn't. It just looks phenomenal. So what are your plans with it now?
Well, I probably need to part with this one.
Do you?
Well, I haven't got room for two Beetles in my life.
It sort of is the problem, isn't it?
It is a problem.
Yeah.
This one, again, like them all, I won't find it again.
No, I mean, what was the other one like, Pete? You said there was two on there.
The other one was a split Beetle, 50s one, very early, just outside. Wow. But he said this was his mum's, and he didn't want to keep both, and he really wants to restore his dad's, but it's been outside for the same time period.
Yeah.
Whether he will, I can see a trip to go and try.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'd
52
love to come if you went back there.
Yeah, we should
Not
film
not
it.
that I'm interested in buying it, but I'd love to see it in its raw state. And I mean that's exciting, isn't it? So you filmed it when you went to get this. You
We
filmed.
did a few little films, but I'm no photographer, and we were a bit too excited to get. So we got some bits of random content that
Yeah.
I'll send you,
Yeah.
and loads of pictures. And like before we'd even said we'll buy it, he just came. His English was a bit broken,
Yeah.
far better than my Norwegian, I must say.
How is
He
your
just
Norwegian? Hi,
went-
hi.
Yeah, exactly. I went and he just went and got a tractor which had a forklift on the front.
Of course he did.
And we lifted it up before we were like, oh, yeah,
Because he's a farmer. Yeah, he just
he's-
gets shit done.
He's like, do you want to have a look underneath it? And we're like, oh yeah, great. Thinking he'd have a ramp or something. No, he just lifted it up. Fortunately, didn't damage anything. But yeah, here it is in UK, registered and ready to roll.
Wow. Was it difficult registering?
It was a real faff.
Was it?
It really was.
Oh.
The DVLA they kept refusing the application and rather than
Why?
well, the first time was my fault because you got to send a check and I didn't sign the check
Oh, the
because I don't
75
write
quid one or something,
and I don't
yeah.
write checks anymore.
Yeah. Have you got a checkbook?
It took me ages to find it because I never use it. So I forgot to sign the check. That was my bad.
Okay.
I don't know if that flagged something because then I applied again and they asked for another detail. Then they asked for another detail and they kept asking.
Can you go to Wolfsburg to get the?
I've done it.
And is that what you do?
I got the birth certificate for it.
Oh, that's what it's called. That's what you were
Yeah.
saying. Okay,
Which
yeah.
has like the factory options and tells you engine numbers. And
Isn't it amazing that you can find those books?
They've got all that stuff on record.
I
It's
did it
bonkers.
with
I wonder
my-
if it's on microfiche.
I sort of doubt it, but do you think it is? I like the idea that it's not. I went to I did some photographs once for a magazine in Enzo Ferrari's office in Fiorano, the race circuit
yeah.
where they do
Yeah.
their training. All his journals were all there lined with all his. I mean, they said it was his. I guess it was his handwriting. So oil temperature, oil pressure, tyre pressure, water temperature of the cars as they came in from testing all through the sort of 50s, and just amazing. All in the big man's handwriting. Obsessive about what they were doing, how they were, that they were doing the things that they were supposed to do, and there wasn't anything wrong with them all. He was just obsessive about the numbers. But I imagine in Wolfsburg, there's a room and it's a library, and there's volumes, and they're all beautifully bound with this crest. That's the Wolfsburg crest, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. That on the embossed on in the leather. It's probably green leather, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That dark green.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that. You can do it with, I suppose you can do it with everything. I did it with my Triumph motorcycle. The Science Museum hold the Triumph motorcycle records, and they have all the volumes there, and they just look it up and they tell you who it was sold to, where it was sold. It's nice, isn't it? I mean, it's
amazing.
It's great to know.
That. Well, we thought it was an American car because there's no.
Yeah, that's
record.
interesting.
But it says on the birth certificate that its destination was Oslo. So
Yeah. So there must have been a dealer there that
There
could
was.
get you what you wanted.
So those mats apparently.
And let's have a look at the mats.
Mats were made by the Norwegian distributor.
Oh, okay.
So they are original, those mats, but you only get them in Norway.
Wow, they're Norway spec mats.
Yeah.
Priceless.
As is this roof rack.
How many miles had it done?
Well, it says 13,000 kilometres, which is about 75,000. Is it 70,000 miles? Which looks about right for the condition. And
13,000.
kilometres. It'd be 100.
130,000, yeah.
113,000
Yeah.
kilometres.
Yeah.
So, which is about 70,000 miles, which would look right for the wear, really.
Yeah, looking at the wear on the carpet and things like that. Yeah, yeah. And can we just talk about these
Pedal rubbers.
pedal rubbers?
Yeah, well, they were missing. So I borrowed some off a camper van that I've got that are nicely aged because I don't want to put new bits on.
So they're worn on the corners. But you're right, and it's an important thing, isn't it? And it's your thing, isn't it? You love it, don't you? You love everything has to be right. Everything has to be right, spec right, and which is what this
Part
is.
number P. That's what they should call me. Yeah, but I love that.
You look into
I mean,
it.
the beauty of these cars is that they were made for such a long period, and you can interchange parts.
Yeah.
Which meant they were
Yeah,
cheap, they were
and
cheap for years.
so they were modified, and they were if something better fitted, I suspect people fitted it because
Yeah,
that's
bigger engine was the key
yeah,
one.
bigger engine was the one.
Yeah, and I'll just go to your scrapyard on Saturday and whatever Beetle will say, that'll do.
Yeah.
But then there's something really satisfying now, 75 years on, that that I'm able to put the right bits on it.
I think it's amazing.
But the key actually to having one is to try and find where the right bits haven't been taken off like this.
Yeah, exactly. And that's always the key, isn't it? With any car, if that's what you care about, and a lot of people don't do they, but if that's what you care about, then you've got to look
Try and bite the right.
or it sort of came to you in a bizarrely roundabout way, didn't it?
Yeah. I think the good fact, my mate used to deal in cars, and he always said that good cars find you, you don't find them. You know, it sort of has to be saved.
Oh my goodness, it's just fantastic, isn't it? I love it. Wow. Amazing. I mean, the headlining in them and everything, they are a fabulously built car, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Wonder how many they sold in Norway, because the Germans had a very bad reputation in the 50s in Norway, didn't they?
Yeah, well, I know. Well, you can see in the 60s, Volkswagen sold a lot. I think it was the air-cooled thing and the quality that it sold out.
Quality
you know.
is the thing, isn't it? They were
Yeah.
brilliantly made, weren't they? Clearly.
Yeah. And cheap. You know, they weren't. This isn't a luxury car. This is like a runabout car.
What was its competitor in the 50s? It would be Volvo Amazon, I suppose. No, Amazon was 60s, wasn't it? It'd be the Volvo before that, wouldn't it?
The one that looks a bit Beetle, and I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
But I can see them.
Yeah.
That'd be the Scandi car, but they're a bit bigger.
They were expensive as well.
They were more luxury family car.
Yeah.
So really, the competitors, I don't know in Europe, would be anything that Fiat made probably.
Ooh, so in the UK it would be
Morris Minor.
Minor, of course. That's the classic thing, isn't it? It's a Minor or Beetle. A Mini, yeah. This is so much more luxurious than a Mini, isn't it? I can't imagine a Mini surviving it, I have to say. It's quite a thick gauge metal on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. I love it. I love the story behind it. I love the fact that you've let us come and have a look at it as well, because it's fantastic. It's fantastic. And I'm gonna, I want to have a ride. Oh, we can go in it, can't we?
Yeah, we're going to have a little cruise.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, thanks, Pete. It is amazing. It's an amazing car. It's an amazing story as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shall we go for a ride then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent.